Well, here we go. A little disappointing because it's a open port, but I gotta say, I fired it up and I put the tack on it and stuff, and I was trying to read how many RPMs it would rev to and stuff. There seems to clearly be a limiter, because whenever that happens, the tack doesn't quite respond. Like, you know, it just like quits reading at a very low RPM. I don't know how to explain it, but by ear, it seemed to really get up there and it seemed to rev out really nice. So this will be the first time putting it in the wood. Here we go. Let's cut something else. That's hard as hell, man. That is. Chain stall. All right, maybe that'll be a little bit better. It's a hexa chain, and I filed it up. Instead of putting a new chain on, I filed this one. So the rakers might still be a little bit high. I don't know. I think maybe this wood is just dry and hard as can be. I don't know what to think. I'm just so damn disappointed. I feel like that coil is doing something dirty like the Echo coils. I'm so pissed. I mean, it feels, yeah, it's good and strong. It's good and strong. It's yeah, it's good and strong. About the same as a stock 562 XP, maybe a little bit more. Maybe, I don't know. It actually, it feels pretty good. Doesn't feel like it'd be as fast, but as far as actual power and strength and everything, yeah, it's probably pretty good. I'm just so damn disappointed. I don't even know what to say about it, because I can't get a good read at all on the tack. Sometimes I was thinking it was about 10.5 in the cut, you know. But it was jumping all over the place. Honestly, it's just a guess that it was 10.5. I mean, yeah, I saw 10.5, but immediately after I saw 8.9. So it's like, yeah, and it was faster than 8.9. I know that, but why did 8.9 even come up there? So it's a little absurd on trying to find out how many RPMs it has. Just could not get a reading doing a just free spin, you know, free revving. Just couldn't even get. But I definitely think it's right there with a 562 XP. Might actually beat it. I mean, it really might, you know. And that's a Mark II. You know what I mean? It's pretty all right. All right, let's see what we can do here. Okay, she's growing on me. All right, so after the dust has settled, finally got into some wood that was reasonable, not hard as nails. And, you know, that chain was causing a little bit of problem. It just ain't cutting. It ain't cutting this hard shit, you know? And, but now that I've ran it and everything and I can actually say something about it, it's a nice saw. It is a very nice saw. Is it as good as the 400, the new 400? Probably not, you know, but I think that would beat a 562 right now. Mark II, Mark I, I don't care. You know, hell, it might even beat a muffler modded one. It's strong. It's strong. I think that 4.8 horsepower that they have it listed at is bullshit. That's a strong saw. That is right there with the 372 XP. That, yeah, shit, yeah, man. I mean, I'm a little pissed that it's an open port because that kind of, I was looking forward to making a really crazy race saw out of it. And now it looks like that may not be an option. It might still be an option, though. I might be able to put an actual 400 cylinder on it. Oh, that one piece I lifted was too much. I'm going to be laid up for 3 weeks. My back's hurting. Oh, why am I like this? I'm a fool. I'm a fool for your love. Anyways, yeah, I'm still a little confounded about it and everything, and I don't know exactly what to say or tell you, and it's fucking nice. 10 years ago, if you handed that saw to anybody and said, this is a 60cc saw, they would have swore up and down that it was ported. I think strong. It's really strong. Okay, guys, so the big thing is right there. I kept saying over and over again, it's strong. It's strong, you know? And my back is fucked. So I have decided not to race in the race at Cochranton. I am still going to go and hopefully enjoy it and hopefully see and meet some people. But yeah, I'm not going to race in it. So anywho, about this MS363, I kept saying it's nice. It's not nice. Nice would be the Husqvarna, because that's smooth and everything. This nice is not a good word for it. Am I in love with it? A little bit. Because what it is strong. I think that the 562 is a poor comparison for this saw. I think it's a better comparison for a muffler modded 620, maybe even a ported 620. Yeah, it's strong. It doesn't seem to scream. And I'm just going off of, here I am, I'm cutting some hard wood, and my chain, I sharpened it, and it should be cutting, but it's just not. It's a hexa chain. Yeah, I get it. Throw a different chain on there, Bodie. Listen, you get a chainsaw channel and run it and try to accommodate for every misstep. It's harder than you think. And you're like, man, I just want to run the damn saw. So anyways, more future testing is going to tell us more about this saw. But I mean, the thing that I feel like I could probably compare it to the most as far as power goes, and even still, this thing's got more power. The Stihl has more power, but I'm going to say the Husqvarna 268. The 268 has similar power characteristics to this saw. It just cuts, and which explains why the open port explains. Yeah, it's not high strung. It has a broad power band, and it really feels like a great work saw. Like my FCO 165 that I did some like experimental porting where I did it pretty much all on the cylinder, on the piston. I didn't really port the cylinder. That thing runs really good. and it's really enjoyable to use. But it's not very fast, and that's the way this saw is. I don't think it's very fast. I did manage to get a couple good reads. I think maybe the battery in this thing is going bad. I took it apart and the battery doesn't seem to be replaceable. It looks like it's like glued in place, and I don't know. Might be time for me to buy another one of these. Maybe. But I can tell you, as far as the RPMs, and these are just best guesses, couple of times free revving, I got it to rev around the 12,500 RPM range. But it's just, I mean, this thing's bouncing all over the place. You can't get a good read. So I got a free rev of about 12.5, just a guess, just totally a guess. And in the cut, I finally got a decent read whenever I was doing the noodle cuts. And with the noodle cuts, I was around the 10.5, 11,000 RPM range, noodling, which means strong saw, not necessarily fast saw, and a different chain will change things up, you know. But anyways, initial testing is done, and what I can tell you about the saw is it's really lightweight. It vibrates a lot. So does the new 400. It vibrates a lot, and it's so lightweight, you know. But it vibrates a lot. But the damn thing's powerful. I'm okay with a little bit of vibration, a lot of vibration, really. If you're wanting the smoothest saw there is, go with a Husqvarna. You Stihl can't touch them. Stihl just can't touch them as far as smoothness. But they can make a light saw, a light and powerful saw. And so I am really enjoying this saw, contrary to what I was hoping for, it being an open port. You know, I was really pissed off about that. But it does look like I can put the new 400 cylinder directly on it if I wanted to build a race saw out of it and stuff like that. So more to come with this saw. I will put it up against my bone stock 562, right? I'll put it up against that. I'll also, I think the better match for it though is my Shindaiwa 600 SX. I think the Shindaiwa will beat it, but the Shindaiwa is very nicely ported. You know, it's a really well-built saw. It runs really, really good. So anyways, initial test is done. The saw isn't what I thought it was going to be, but that doesn't mean anything negative. It's different. And I got to say, in a lot of ways, it might be better. Like there's more potential to port this thing and stuff because of that normal carburetor and no strato ports and all that stuff. I really like it. And if you want one of these saws, look at the original video that I did about this saw. There might be somebody in the comments that you can get a hold of. Do I think it's worth it? Yes. Is it expensive? It is probably less than you would pay for, I guarantee it's less than you would pay for a Stihl MS400 in this country. So it's less than that. So if you're a collector or if you're wanting to do something fun like I'm doing, absolutely, I think it's worth it. Also, if you're just wanting a good firewood saw and you like Stihl, it's pretty damn good. So anyways, more testing to come. That's enough ramble.